Hey, Eric.
Oh, hi, Chris.
I've gotten into something else. I've entered a new arc from my soccer coaching arc into my new arc.
Terra Enigma, where the main character is called Ark.
No, I've gotten into reptile husbandry.
You're going to marry a lizard person? You're married to a lizard person.
Yes,
I see.
I'm a reptile husband.
Illuminati marry motherfucker.
Yes.
Well, that was a good intro, Chris. Good job.
No, my son, as I mentioned in the previous podcast, one of my sons received a tortoise for his birthday.
Yeah.
And my other son, not to be outdone, wanted a reptile as well.
A reptile.
He saw a boy with a balloon, and he also wanted a balloon.
Yes, when he previously did not express a desire for a reptile, but he received a leopard gecko.
Chameleon.
Is that like a hybrid type thing? I thought you couldn't interspecies beyond like
No,
the
they're just like a
amphibian
spotted
kingdom
gecko.
phylum class order.
It's like a spotted gecko.
Spotted gecko.
I've been deep diving into all the reptile forums to learn how to create the proper like heat and humidity gradient across the tank so that they can go to the warm side, the cool side, get proper moisture when they need it, things of that nature.
Yeah.
And I have found it to be fascinating to the point to where I believe that if I were going to make a case for the existence of God, I would not show the face of Jesus in my spaghetti. I'm not worried about the spaghetti Jesus.
Right. Yeah.
I would just talk about the complexity of reptiles and what they have to do to survive.
In a cage in your child's room.
In a cage in my child's room. But they also have to do the same kind of things in the wild as well.
Yeah.
In terms of regulating their temperatures.
You get out there and cook in the sun.
And the fact that they naturally know how to do that makes me believe that they are godly creatures.
God confirmed. God
Yes.
confirmed through the reptile. Jesus is a reptile.
So I've had a lot of fun doing that. I know about their poop. I know about their...
Oh, hell yeah. No, okay, I'm perked up.
I will tell you, before we get on with this, I will tell you one good reptile poop fact.
Okay.
Okay. So leopard geckos, when in captivity, will always poop in the same corner.
They're just like us.
Yes, just like us, exactly. Which is very pleasant. And our gecko decided that he would choose the very front corner of the tank where I can open the door.
Yeah.
And then pick the poop up and throw it away. And so I don't have to go digging through the back of the thing.
If you picked up the tank and rotated it 90 degrees, would it fuck with his system, or will he always, does he compensate for directional? Start running experiments, Chris.
Oh, are you talking about the pooping?
Yeah.
He would probably just, if I just like rotated it.
Must he always poop north?
Actually, that's a good question. It's possible he does always poop north. But I would think he would probably think he's in a new place.
Oh, okay. Lizard brain.
That's what the thing I've learned about the turtle is that like if you go in there and rearrange his environs, then he suddenly is excited to go explore a new place because he thinks he's in a new place, I guess. I don't know.
That's lovely. Do you want to hear some hot reptiles Mark recorded?
Yes. Welcome to Retrograde Amnesia, a comprehensive podcast covering classic Japanese role-playing games chapter by chapter, beat by beat. Welcome back to Season 7, Episode 41. We are covering Lunar the Silver Star. My name is Chris, and I'm joined as always by Eric. Hello, Eric.
Hey, man.
Hey. Hi. Nice to see you again. Here in the basement. There are no reptiles down here, only mammals. We're also joined by the RealNet, a collective of fuzzy photographers who are watching us record this podcast live on a secret video feed at patreon.com/retroam.
We're also joined by a fake net, a voice from the future who will take a shit on the floor because she knows Chris will clean it up.
Initializing fake net.
That is not entirely accurate. I'd fill up a digital toilet with binary shit, but Christopher refuses to provide me with a toilet. Just a pile of dirt in a corner.
Just like the reptiles.
Yeah, see, my guy loves poop. He's into robot poop. He's into AI poop. He's into reptile poop.
The geckos always poop in the same spot, and the turtle always poops when I give him a bath.
Turd sick coward. Speaking of true things, let's go to Vane.
Yeah, let's go to Vane. We're still in the midst of a post-Dragonmaster NPC tour.
World tour.
Is this the last one?
Are you fucking serious?
We have a post-grindery or something, don't we?
There's like 4 more.
No way.
Yeah. I have like 150 pages of notes left.
You know how many people that just unsubscribe to the podcast?
This is a comprehensive podcast.
They'll be back next season. It's fine.
City of Magic places, we're going to Vane. We're going to look at a selection of NPCs. I talked to the greeter first. The greeter says, welcome to Vane, Dragonmaster Alex. Boy, do we ever need you.
Boy.
I'm like, what? They need me, Chris. I'm the boy.
Yes, you're the boy. Next, you talk to the wizard priest in the center of town who said the power of Dragonmaster Alex combined with Vane's is certainly enough to protect Althena.
Chris, is that true?
Well, at this point in time, I was going to say we don't have enough context on what the power of Vane actually is. Is it just a bunch of magic men and women just twinkling their fingers and shooting sparkles out? Or do they have some sort of nuclear weapon?
What was the first Final Fantasy to have the city of Alexander be enshrouded in a protective wing thing like wing sprout and covered it? Was that just Final Fantasy 9? Was that even in Final Fantasy 9 or did I just make that up?
My first recollection of Alexander was as a Esper in Final Fantasy 6. It did look like a castle, but it did not. It was not a Metroplex or a...
It didn't have wings that would come out and protect it.
An Omega
enshrouded.
Supreme.
Name all the Titans.
Omega Supreme, Metroplex, Fortress Maximus, Terranigma. No, Terrasaur,
That's all the ones I know.
It's the Decepticon one, the big...
Triptychon?
Triptychon.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you.
Fucking nailed it.
Mm-hmm. Great job. Love Transformers.
Red Robe Wizard wants Alex to use the power of divine judgment to punish Galleon. What does that mean? Divine judgment?
Dodge this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Divine... Well, I mean, we're now wearing the armor of God, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Much like a Catholic pope, Alex is now like the pope of the Althena religion because he is the representative of God on Earth. And so he's got to go kill...
Satan.
Before Satan kills God in the desert.
Okay.
Or something.
We established that last time, yeah.
Yes. The wizard on the left feels safe now that a new Dragonmaster has been born and thinks everyone in Vane feels safe now too. Nash frowns and wonders, what about me? Null tells him, what's wrong, Nash? You're being unusually quiet. Nash throws out frown dots. Nash has been doing this for hours now, I think.
He's been a sad sack of shit, a Charlie Brown or a Linus. It's been too long since I've seen Peanuts to do accurate Peanuts references.
Yes.
The lady outside the library tells us that Althena banished the vile tribe to the frontier by herself, and she says, I'd be evil too if I lived in a wasteland like that. So there's confirmation that Althena just arbitrarily banished the vile tribe, or were they heretics? Are we looking for a reason why this happened?
That is still one thing that is unclear.
Mm-hmm.
We do not know, and I don't think that we're ever going to find out, but we can at least postulate that.
Do you think with your new remixed version, it was, well, we know they just used the working design script, but do you think anyone read the original in the original Japanese? And if there was a reason for that, if they reapplied it into the narrative, or do you think they just cleaned up the working designs release?
I'm going to use my working knowledge of how, corporations work and say no, because that would cost more money.
Yes. Yeah, they submitted a bid. Some localization company submitted a bid for a budget and won it, and then they made it on time.
I'm willing to bet that their localization department or team or whoever did this work did not include a Japanese speaker. They just took the script and punched it up and made some adjustments and then shipped it. Fuck it.
Ship it.
Send it
Gung-ho.
in. Fuck it. Send it in.
Wahoo. How does the vile tribe survive in a place that not even the magic of the goddess could reach? Not very well, Chris. We'll learn that quite soon. They have to kind of do what they need to make machines and get by.
Yeah.
What's that wizard outside the library say?
He tells Alex the first books about his exploits are already being written.
We're making history, Chris.
Do we have a bard? Is that what a bard does, sort of?
Bards sing. They don't write.
Is singing and writing?
Fake net?
Initializing fake net.
No, singing and writing are distinct activities. Singing is the act of producing musical sounds with the voice, while writing is the act of creating text. Please let me know if you have any other questions a second grader might ask.
The lady in a dress outside the library says a Dragonmaster without his dragon seems like a magic spell with no effect. They also think a new Dragonmaster clashing with one of the four heroes is a disgrace.
That's like a very hardline way of thinking about this situation. Very by the book. It's like, I can't believe that the priest is fighting the archbishop. Is that what's going on here? I can't believe Donald Trump is fighting Elon Musk.
No, I was thinking, but instead of one for people that I liked, I can't believe that someone I like is respecting Louis C.K. I don't know, what?
Yeah, yes. I can't. Okay, I got one. I can't believe, and forgive me if I'm pronouncing these names incorrectly, but I can't believe that Ichiro Oda is running defense for Nobuhiro Watsuki. The One Piece guy worked for the Rurouni Kenshin guy.
But that was before he knew he did fucked up shit.
Yeah, but after he did fucked up shit,
I understand.
We overlooked that because One Piece is good. The world.
The world, okay. I was going to say. I liked how you, had a great metaphor, a great reference loaded, thinking you were going to communicate with me something that
I knew that there was
and then you just made a guy up. Made another guy up. Listeners of this show, I want you to encourage Chris to make a reference that is not anime or comic book related. We're going to see if he can do it in Season 8. This season's already lost. He's completely fucked. We're too close to animate.
What about sports analogies? Can I use those?
Sports analogies is fine. And if you want to bring up something like I think the highest tier of Chris analogy is for some reason when you brought up salmon fishing in Yemen.
Yes.
That was so I could have never predicted that. The monkeys on the typewriters couldn't have predicted that.
Yeah.
That was fucking crazy.
I don't even remember why I was referencing that movie. But anyway, buildings?
Yeah, on the bottom right, residential house, the Hickman. He says, I don't get it. That's G-I-T, get. I can't think of no reason why Galleon be helping the vile tribe, lest that boy wanted to get some revenge of his own against Althena. For what, I can't tell you. I don't know, maybe Galleon just wants to rule the world after all. Boring reason, and I know, but, you know.
Yeah, it's destiny.
This guy is right about everything, by the way. Throughout the entire game, his takes have been 100% correct.
Oh, that's kind of a fun bit, though, because he's positioned as a hick who can't speak properly. But
and he lives in Vane.
Yes.
What about his purple-haired wife?
He's a country lawyer. His purple-haired wife says, I'm not going to waste my time worrying about things that only the goddess can change. Kyle, however, tells her to eat shit and says, that's not true. We can change our own futures, you old fool. See, Althena has brought us a Dragonmaster for protection. There's nothing to fear.
God will provide, Chris.
God will provide. God will provide us with textbooks so you can teach your kid how to read at home.
Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
The kid wants to beat up Galleon and bring back his robe so the kids can wear it. Is that okay?
You want to think of another analogy for this one?
You want to kill Saddam Hussein and have your son wear his hat?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, I was going to bring up you ever see that video of the people who had a Nazi memorabilia knife? They had two, actually. They had one with a Nazi emblem on it and one without. And they took it into a specialty, like blacksmith engraving place.
Yeah.
And the man was like burly, husky, big beard, small place.
What country is this happening in?
The United States.
Okay.
And they walked in there and the lady was like, I want this emblem to be on this one.
You want to transfer the swastika from a different knife?
She was trying to make a second Hitler Youth knife.
Okay. Why would you make... I mean, I understand having an artifact, but why would you create... Never mind, not the point of the story.
It is the point of the story.
Okay.
Because the guy's like, no, we don't do that here.
Yeah, we're not fucking...
And turned him away.
I forget what movie it was. I think maybe Inglourious Bastards, where they, like, all... You know, I have a bunch of Nazi uniforms, costumes, essentially. And after production, they just burned them all, set them all on fire, so that no one could, like, co-opt them for use in their whatever.
You want to hear a fun Nazi fact?
Yeah.
Who is the only American who Hitler spoke positively of in Mein Kampf?
Henry Ford.
Yes. Ding noise.
I just guessed.
That's good.
Because I knew Henry Ford, like, spoke highly of Hitler as well at some point. So, or was, like, fiercely anti-fucking communist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was having a discussion about an adjacent topic recently, and I wasn't quite as familiar with what Henry Ford actually wrote. I mean, I knew he was anti-Semitic, but I didn't know what he actually wrote, so I went to go look into it, and that came up.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, let's go on.
The bottom left residential house, the little girl makes a joke about the Dragonmaster always having a bald spot.
Yeah.
Kyle thinks that's why Alex has to wear a helmet all the time, which is ironic because Alex is not wearing a helmet right now. Come on, take off your helmet. I want to see some skull. Yeah. What about the library? You want to go to the fucking library?
Yeah, that's like one step away from saying, take your pants off, I want to see some shaft.
I think there are way more dick fetishists out there than head fetishists.
Yeah, I agree with you, but it's a slippery slope, right? Library next?
Of course. The top left guy says, oh man, I try to picture the battle between Galleon and Althena would be like, but it's like trying to think about infinity. I just can't do it. Nash tells him, I do know one thing. I feel sick when I think about what's going to happen. Nash is an asshole, but he also appears to be genuinely conflicted.
Yes.
Chris, have you ever tried to contemplate infinity?
I'm doing it right now, actually.
It's scary, isn't it?
When I think about infinity, I just think about the infinite darkness of space.
And wow, interesting.
I feel like I can grapple with that.
Yeah.
I can struggle with that and come out okay.
Come to a conclusion. Yeah, you don't get trapped.
But if I'm thinking about it just a straight number, or non-number, or whatever infinity is, then I get a little bit wheezy.
Okay.
As somebody who's taken calculus twice and calculus 2 once and discrete mathematics once, I don't want to think about any of that shit ever again.
Well, let me tell you my concept of infinity that was enforced upon me in second grade in my religion class when I was told that hell was infinity. And I pictured myself shoveling coal over and over and over with no sleep, no rest, no break, just forever shoveling coal in hell.
Until Galleon turned the grindery on.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the grindery would have enough power to efficiently move on its own self. That's what I thought. I actually invented Lunar. The Lunar Team Alex stole my original, my OC.
Good.
For that. The librarian says, I grant you permission to take any book in the library. You don't even have to sign them out if it's an emergency. That's a perk, Chris.
Good.
Go into the Magic Guild? You want to go in there?
Not really, but let's do it anyway.
Okay, City of Magic still plays.
Yes, there's a fine selection of NPCs in here. The right guard thinks that we can't lose with the Dragonmaster on our side. Nash the Hater tells him, I wish that were true, but he's much more powerful than you seem to think. He being Galleon, right?
Of course, yeah. Nash knows.
Left classroom, top left. So you're the Dragonmaster who's putting all our lives at risk. Stop fighting before Galleon kills us all. You know how powerful he is, Nash. Why haven't you told your friend? Nash replies that he can't do it. It's no good.
No more secrets between us.
Galleon will slay anyone who resists him. Don't you understand that?
Uh-oh. The top right person in this classroom? Is this your idea of a joke, Nash? Having your friend dress up as the Dragonmaster? I'm not laughing. Would you be so kind as to take off that silly costume and go away? Nash tells her Alex is a Dragonmaster, and they reply, I've studied to be a Dragonmaster for as long as I can remember, and the goddess decides to make a hero out of some corn-shucking hillbilly. No, this is wrong, all wrong. I didn't know that Alex was hick-coded, but I guess it's his dress, because everyone in Berg has, they dress... I don't know if they're different than the people in Meryod, but no one in Vane dresses like anyone in Berg without traveling there.
It's not as distinct as it was in Suikoden, the first one at least, where there was a very obviously backwater-coded NPC.
The Weed Mouth, yeah.
No, I'm talking about like all the guys who wore like orange vests and jeans.
Oh, okay.
All those guys.
Oh, those guys. Yes, of course, right.
Yes.
I was thinking like portrait characters. You were talking about NPC. Yeah. About the right classroom.
Top left lunch guy. Dragonmaster Alex, man, I'd be honored if you take a bite out of my lunch. Just kidding. Null thinks this kid would eat his desk if it wasn't bolted to the floor.
Love eating desks.
Yeah.
Bottom left, the Mia fan club guy. Dragonmaster Alex, no. It has to be Dragonmaster Mia, or members of the fan club will cancel their newsletter subscriptions. How about the teacher?
Teacher wants to know when Alex will be able to speak to the class for the next career day.
Chris, have you ever had to go in for career day? And if you did, which career would you speak about?
I don't know if I've ever been invited to career day. I don't know if
if they still do that.
I think they do.
My parents never did that shit.
I feel like my kids have talked about career day before, but if I went in for career day, I would almost have to do podcasting because there's nothing I could talk about like that would hold a kid's interest.
Yeah, but check it out. Then would the children try to find your podcast?
I wouldn't tell them what it was called.
Oh, okay.
But
that's good.
I guess if you're resourceful enough, you probably can.
Can kids figure that? I mean, I guess maybe in 8th grade or something they could.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I'd probably just would have to make something up. I'm a reptile husband.
There you go. I'm into reptile husbandry, and then it's like spread out all the facts you've learned in the past 3 weeks. The guy outside of Royce's office, he wonders how Alex can be a dragon master if Galleon killed all the dragons. Null tells this guy that Alex doesn't need dragons because he has Null. That's pretty funny, you know? If you know.
If you know, you know. Alex can still kind of summon the spirits of the dragons, though.
With his magic.
His dragon magic.
Yeah, why don't we just start doing dragon magic in the classrooms? Yeah, wouldn't that be way easier?
Yes.
The dragon eat a kid.
Here, kid, let me heal you with my water dragon.
Anything new in Mia's bedroom?
Costs too much goddamn NP. No.
Anything new in the jail?
There's a blue guy in here. He says, just let me know if someone doubts you, and I'll be violating his rights before you know it.
These are the hardcore cops down here?
Yeah. It's not funny, but it is kind of funny. Just like
the LAPD's Rampart Division is down here.
Yeah, let's make this jail guard just a hardliner. Oh, come on. Anyone who doesn't want the Dragon Master to succeed obviously needs a good beating.
I wish Nash would have done the frowny dots thing here, but he doesn't.
That would have been perfect.
Kyle wants to convert the jail into a wine cellar.
Yes, who doesn't?
The Grand Hall. Remember, that's what it's called, Chris. What's the Grand Hall? That's where is it? Where'd we go?
Standing guys?
That's right, the standing guys.
Yes.
But Lemia, we talked to her first.
Yeah, she says, Alex, you've done it. You look magnificent in the armor of the Dragon Master.
Of course, he can't take a compliment, Chris.
He's got to have dots. She says, I'm sorry, Alex. I didn't mean to embarrass you. Null tells Lemia it's not her, it's Luna. Mia gets in on it. She acted as though she didn't recognize Alex, as though she'd never known him. She sang an evil song which allowed Galleon to control the body of the Black Dragon. Lemia replies, Luna controlled the Black Dragon with a song? How can your friend wield such enormous power, Alex? There's only one way I could explain it, Alex, but I pray that I'm wrong. Mia's worried too, telling Lemia, Mother, you look so afraid.
Lemia continues.
Please listen to me, all of you. Galleon must be slain. We will have to make sacrifices to stop him. There will be pain and there will be suffering, but the blood and tears we shed in the process will drown the Magic Emperor.
If I was a kid, that would scare the shit out of me.
That's a really interesting way to think about overcoming the ultimate foe, is to drown them in the blood and tears of you, yourself, and all your friends.
Yes, as you sacrifice yourself.
Hopefully the opposition cannot swim. Kyle speaks. He says, if I have my own way, Lemia, that Cretan is going to drown in a pool of his own blood.
It's a much better solution, Kyle. Thank you.
I agree. Null wants us to stop talking about blood. He's feeling queasy. Quote, besides, Alex is going to have to be the one who beats Galleon.
Not Kyle.
Not Kyle.
Not Kyle.
Hehehe. Lemia continues, the future of this world lies in your hands, children. Take care. Do not fail us.
All right, that's it. Fuck it, man. Let's go to Nanza. Nanza Barrier. Music traffic plays. The surface NPCs. There's one out here we can talk to who says something good, cool, and unique. The blue hair by the goddess statue. I heard the singers were rescued, but I have to admit, I'll miss Kyle's rousing rendition of Dancin' Queen. Now, that's spelled with a hyphen at the end, Dancin' Queen. Chris, who sang Dancing Queen?
You mean an apostrophe, right?
I do.
Okay.
I always confuse those, despite being a communication major.
I don't know who sang Dancing Queen, but I can hear it, and I can hear the voices, and I can hear the era. It's like 70s era, right?
It is 70s. What if I told you that the A-Teens covered it in 2000?
The who?
The A-Teens.
I don't know what that means.
What do you think A stands for?
ABBA?
The ABBA Teens.
Okay.
Who sang Dancing Queen?
ABBA?
That's correct.
Okay, thank you for getting me
See,
there.
we found our way.
Yes.
Let's go to the basement. The NPCs down there. How about the weird talk guy by the jail?
Boss, I'm keeping a cell for Magic Emperor and filling it with a most unholy pile of cow dung.
Kyle, like Chris, is into poop play.
Kyle thinks that's cruel and unusual. And cool.
The sex toy lady says maybe the Magic Emperor is so evil because he doesn't have enough fiber in his diet.
Is
that another poop joke? Like he can't shit properly?
Does constipation make you cranky?
I had constipation once and it made me very upset.
I had constipation once. I think after my wedding I had constipation.
Yeah, it's on brand.
Yeah. And
you don't want to shit your pants on wedding day. It's good to take a lot of Imodium before that.
That's true. That's true. But fiber is king. Good source of fiber, dried strawberries. Or you can just eat a regular strawberry.
Regular? Yeah.
You can eat a regular strawberry,
okay.
But if you're in a pinch and you can't refrigerate them.
Well,
Blue Hair by the Bunks mentions that there are fewer people coming through the barrier and wonders how they can make enough money with fewer people to extort.
Logistics, Chris.
Yeah,
this guy's thinking about the future.
I don't think we're going to get the economy figured out after we slay the Magic Emperor.
No.
I think that's going to be fucked forever.
That's somebody else's. That's Ramus's problem. He'll figure it out.
Well,
just apply Ramus business everywhere. Remember when EA tried to make like 8 versions of BioWare? Same principle. Ramus will just try to make like 8 versions of Ramus' shop across the entire world.
That's true. Well, I was going to say, once we open the frontier up, there'll be more people to take the jobs that are unfulfilled at this point in time. So.
That's right. We'll just make some more people. The yellow clothes guy in the bunk asks if Kyle is keeping the dress. Kyle tells him he thinks it might look good on the Magic Emperor.
Her.
That's right. Emasculate the Magic Emperor, Chris. That's how you get on his bad side.
He's already pretty emasculated. He emasculates himself.
I think he would like the dress, actually, and I mean that as a compliment.
He would like to be emasculated.
Yes, into it.
He doesn't seek the power. He seeks the emasculation. The emasculation of himself.
Dost thou seek the emasculation?
That's why he's so sad Dine's gone, because Dine probably gave him the emasculation he needed.
That's right, yeah.
We've got it figured out. Kyle's girlfriend, previous girlfriend or whatever, at the mess hall table, she wants Kyle.
I think that's still current girlfriend, by the way. I don't think Kyle ever ends relationships. They just they go drift off and
they go on pause on break. Anyway, she wants Kyle to tell her about all his great adventures. Jessica wants to send her to the emergency room because Jessica is also Kyle's girlfriend, kind of, maybe.
Have you seen a hospital in this game?
Not yet.
The upper area thing, the NPCs, that little bamboo shoot walkway up top, the blue hair guy says, how can I make money off this Magic Emperor? I've got it. I was enslaved by Galleon, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. What do you think? Kyle tells this man he needs some serious time on the couch. What do you think that means? Like therapy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is the era of all I got was this lousy t-shirt, is that reference lost on the teens of today?
Absolutely.
Your kids wouldn't know what any of that means?
No, I think that the joke is timeless. I think the joke can continue to work.
I mean, is that better or worse than a shirt that says I'm with stupid with an arrow pointing right, so whoever's standing to your right is the stupid?
That joke still works too. I don't know why we don't make these shirts anymore.
FakeNet, why don't we make those shirts anymore?
Initializing FakeNet.
Trends change with time, and what was popular when you were young is not going to be popular when you are old, which you are. But you can still buy these shirts. Try and search for them on the internet.
How about the Brett-like on the left side?
He says, you should try to find the old man who flicked the barrier guards into the corner to cry in their baby poop.
What? This is a poop episode.
Yes, it is. If you had him on your side, you could really do some damage to the Magic Emperor.
He's talking about Lake. Remember when Lake busted up through here and didn't listen to anybody and just ran through the southern gate?
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was really confused about that.
All right, shitheads, what's next?
Well, let's go to Lann, I guess.
Of course. Music traffic continues to play. The NPCs, the old man by the singer's house, the one who was like, why is no one upset that our singer has been removed?
Mm-hmm.
He says, our singer has returned to us, and her voice is still lovely enough to bring me to tears. I think she knows that I'm her #1 fan.
Is this a sequence-breaking thing? Like, did they just let the singers out? Because didn't we see all the singers in the grindery?
Right. I think the implication was once Luna was fully mind-controlled and on board, all the singers were released, because the one at Meribia was released as well.
It seems strange to release them, then bring them all the way back home.
I think it's strange, but I also think it adds a dimension to Galleon that showcases a bit of humanity, and that, like, maybe there is an ethical way to do what he's doing. He's not killing as many people as possible yet. He actually, like, is releasing the hostages, so to speak. Or, like you said, it's a fucking oversight.
He needs one more person to run over with his tank later.
Yeah,
Okay.
to, like, do more damage later.
Okay.
To, like, lure people into a false sense of security. The blue hair by the dock.
This person heard that real Dragon Masters have a tattoo on their left ass cheek and wants Alex to drop trou.
When's the last time you heard drop trou?
Just now.
You haven't heard that before?
I've heard it.
Drop
but
trousers? You can remember the last time?
I can't remember. No.
Pull your pants down.
Jessica can't believe this shit.
The bald guy by the dock. So you're the Dragon Master, huh? Not to brag, but I'm somewhat of an expert on these matters. Why don't you let me examine your equipment and determine whether or not you're telling the truth? Null wants Alex to get the hell out of here, but we get a choice. Oh, Null, it could be fun. Or, my thoughts, exactly. I say it could be fun. Null replies, grope Alex all you want, old man. He's completely legit. The old man replies, I'll be the judge of that, Weisenheimer. What? Now let's take a look, shall we? He feels Alex's armor, and he thinks it's fantastic. He's sorry he ever doubted Alex, the true Dragon Master. If you say no, Jessica will get mad, and he calls her a grumpy gal. She calls him a boob, and we get out of here. What the fuck was that?
Are you talking about Grumpy Gal and Boob or the whole thing?
I'm talking about the whole... Well, I was talking about the groping. Like, let me feel your armor, young boy, to make sure you're the correct Dragon Master.
I think this is like creepy old man praise on young boy. That's hilarious, LOL.
Okay, it is very funny. You
Yeah.
just heard me laughing off... I was just off mic.
Yeah, there was a
LMAO.
cartoon of some sort that used to have a creepy old man who always wanted to touch boys. Was it Family Guy? Was it American Dad? Was it something on Adult Swim?
I never got into Family Guy. I wasn't against it as most people, but my friend at work would give me all of the DVDs. And like, my plan was to, like, hand them back to her in a month and say, yeah, it was great. But then I did that and she started asking me questions about the episodes. So I had to, like, rent them and watch them. It's a lot. Fuck.
The thing about Family Guy is, like, there are no episodes.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of... I mean, I haven't watched it in 50... It was fine.
Yeah,
That's my general thesis here is it's fine.
Family Guy is a non sequitur delivery mechanism.
It was.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it is now.
Maybe.
How about the boatman to Zoc Island? Talk to that guy.
He says, oh, I get it. Only a Dragon Master is good enough to be your boyfriend. No, it's cool. I understand, really. I was stupid to think I had a shot. Null tells this guy that Alex is not her boyfriend. He replies, so, you're saying I still have a chance. He's talking about Jessica, right?
Yeah, and I think that's a vague Dumb and Dumber reference of, like, a guy clinging on to hope and saying, so you're telling me I still have a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Oh, yeah, that's not scroll.
No, I don't think so. I think it's innocent.
Kyle tells Jessica to enjoy it while it lasts. Once he gets to know you, it's all over. He says, shit, I keep talking to him and he gives me Jessica's bromide too. I look at it, it's called Jessica Gets Wet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Play
that music.
I'm reading Eric's notes, by the way. It's Jessica in a two-piece showing an extreme amount of thigh as she dodges a wave at the beach. I love video games, Eric. I'm glad video games have these moments for them.
Fully boned up. How about the top left guy by that?
She's got to wear a two-piece swimsuit because her
exposed abdomen.
Her intestines don't work and she needs to get photosynthesis.
Right. You'll be sorry about for your words and deeds.
Yes.
Her skin breathes, you fucking idiot.
Yes, come on now. Top left guy at the house?
Yeah.
By the house? What's he say?
Gives us a bunch of fish. There's no actual item transfer, so I did not receive any fish, but it makes Null happy.
Final fish joke?
No.
Damn.
Final fishacy. Let's go inside some houses. How about the singer's house? Talk to that singer.
Yeah, she asked if Luna came back. Alex hits her with dots and she tells us, oh, sorry. Luna was very strong and she wasn't afraid of Zenobia or the others at all. She gave us all strength. It's almost as if she was... Null asks, was what? She continues, I can't explain it in words. You would have to see how she acted to understand. No matter how strong Luna is, she can't stop whatever the Magic Emperor plans to do with her. Luna thought of you and spoke of you the entire time we were held captive together. Alex, you have to save her from this evil. You can't let her suffer a moment longer.
Sorry, lady, I have to go talk to everybody else in the world real quick. Hold on.
It has to happen.
Let's go in the drunk house and talk to the drunk. The drunk says, Hick, so the Magic Emperor is kidnapping all the pretty girls. What's next? He's going to take away all of our damn beer. Kyle tells him, don't worry, my friend. I would die 100 deaths at his scaly hands before I let Galleon steal away our Athena-given right to get plastered. Mia tells Kyle that was well said. Jessica tells Kyle that he's hopeless. But the drone continues, Hick, damn Magic Emperor, why don't you leave some chicks around for the rest of us, huh, Hick? Kyle tells him, you're preaching to the choir, my friend. That fiend is nothing but a honey hog.
Honey hog.
Honey hog.
We haven't heard that one yet of all the various honeyisms.
There's been a lot of honeyism. I wish we'd have known this in advance. We'd have counted all the honeyisms. But, you know.
On this podcast, I've never seen Chris as weak as when he first heard Slipper Kisser.
Slipper Kisser was a revelation.
I think about that just in my normal life, about Chris saying Slipper Kisser, then burying his face in his hands and saying the word no.
Slipper Kisser! No!
Anyway, Jessica says, compared to you two, Galleon is a real gentleman. Chief Alice, you talk to the chief?
Yeah, he says, you're a Dragonmaster?
And he tells Alex congratulations, as he wants to be an honorary citizen of Lann. What do you say? We get a choice. Of course. Or I'm honored, but Berg is my home. I tell him, of course. Fuck it. Fuck Berg. Alex says, I gladly accept your offer. Thank you very much. He replies, you're very welcome. This is a wonderful occasion. Honey! Bring out the champagne. Oh, wait, you kids aren't old enough to drink yet. How about a glass of fresh squeezed Nanza orange juice? Kyle tells him, as long as it's watered down with ale, you bet. Nash says something non-depressing. Come on, it's time for a toast and a speech. Speech! They all toast to the new citizen of Lann and the birth of a Dragonmaster. Now, I know, Chris, you didn't do a world tour as if I did, but this has some implications later regarding an item. Did you become an honorary citizen of Lann?
I did not, and I paid for it later in my experience with this video game.
You know what's funny is I actually did too, because this save corrupted and I had to go back and do everything, and I didn't go back and do this in my canon playthrough.
Oh, shit.
But we'll get there when the time comes.
Let's go to Reza.
I can't believe you want to go to all these places, Chris. Just play the video game.
I'm into it this time. Okay. I really want to breathe in the world of Lunar. I want to know what everyone's up to.
You don't want to leave. You want to go everywhere all the time.
I don't want this game to end.
Thieves' Bizarre Plays, NPCs, a nice selection.
Yeah, just a nice selection, not a full selection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the entrance guy congratulates Alex on becoming a Dragonmaster and rescuing Lily.
The green-haired guy on the left, outside of the city walls. I missed it last time, I guess, but he's glad the bridge is fixed so he can go sell fake medicine in Tamur, which makes the lynching there slightly more interesting.
Oh.
So there's a whole bunch of, robbers, thieves, if you will, going to sell medicine to the people of Tamur. It's like a trade.
Okay, this doesn't seem like a very viable economy.
I mean,
the thieves,
people keep buying it.
The Thieves Guild never really did feel like a viable economy because no one is anything but a thief here.
Yeah, that's true.
You can acquire all items of commerce through thievery.
Except for Alex. Alex cannot. Alex must buy. I mean, I heavily bought everything at that shop there at some point. I'm
just saying that if you've made the decision to do so and made that your way of life, then I'm sure that you could scrape by. I mean, that's the way of nature, right?
I think so. Some people play by the rules, some people don't.
Do you know what happens if you have multiple reptiles in a small cage that's too small for them, and
you're on a registry?
You have one beam of light coming down. They start laying on top of each other, but not because they're cuddling and they're cute. They're trying to steal the UV rays so they can starve the other ones out.
Oh, my fucking cats do that. Did you know cats absorb vitamin D by licking it off their fucking fur?
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cat facts, reptile facts. We all love the sun.
Cats are reptiles.
That's true.
Praise the sun.
Yep. The blue dress lady wandering around town. She talks about how handsome Alex is in his Dragonmaster gear. Kyle wants to borrow it someday. It's a babe magnet.
Ooh, love babes.
You got any babe magnet clothes, Chris?
Yeah, this...
Was that say UCB theater, but it's real dark and you can barely fucking see it? That means people got to stare at you for a long time to understand the words on your chest.
Yeah, that's why it's a babe magnet.
Fuck
it's
yeah,
an everybody magnet.
Good job.
I went to the one in Hell's Kitchen.
Hell yeah. Kitchen.
Yeah.
How about the Hickman?
That guy says, this is crazy. I heard that the Magic Emperor is going to attack us with a song. Really? Worse yet, I heard the weapon even has a name. They call it ABB. Doesn't that sound frightening?
So he's about to say ABBA again. The ABBA thing is just continuing across time and space. Everybody in this world has slightly heard of ABBA or Dancing a Queen.
And Galleon's obsessed with ABBA, which makes him bad. Are they making fun of ABBA?
I think they're making fun of ABBA. I think ABBA is cool despite only being able to name 2 ABBA songs in my entire life.
I also think ABBA is cool, and I'm in the same position as you. I didn't even know that they were the ones that performed Dancing Queen. But
there you go.
But I think it sounds good. I love that kind of musty sound that from the 70s where it's before it was remastered.
Just analog tape.
Yeah, I love that sound, especially when it comes to old Beach Boys shit and stuff. Sounds good.
It's more 60s, but yeah, it's the same general recording process.
In the past.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Before Pro Tools ruined it all, am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, we're not using Pro Tools right now. That's kind of why we like these old RPGs. Because they're a little musty, they're a little dusty, they're not fully refined through multiple rounds of focus testing and things of that nature.
Yeah, for better or for
They're a
worse
little
in most
flaky.
cases, sure. No, I see what you mean.
So why we like Vagrant Story. Patreon.com/retro.
Yeah, I have a response to that about maybe I don't like Vagrant Story, but you'll have to go to patreon.com for the answer on that one.
Yeah.
The guy at the patio table tells us nobody wants to buy our broken airship. Is that new? Let's pretend it is. How about we go in some buildings?
Yeah, bottom left house, same stuff.
Holy shit, how about the armor shop? What about that blue-haired guy in there? What's he say?
He talks about the Magic Emperor stealing a dragon. And wonders if he's going to feed it to the singers or feed the singers to it. I don't know.
Jessica calls him an insensitive boob.
Ooh, another boob insult. I like it. Not insulting boobs, but calling people boob
A
as an
boob,
insult.
yeah, then he actually needs to come back. It gets a little dangerous because you'll start thinking they're talking about boobs. It's like, no, you, sir, are the boob.
Yeah.
The guy continues.
I don't think I'd want a dragon for a pet. Can you imagine cleaning up after that thing? It's not like you can just throw a newspaper under it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I love the logistics of dealing with large animal feces.
Again, we've already talked about this.
Yeah,
although
this is the poop episode.
My animals aren't large, but I talked about how we deal with those feces.
Is the best part of Jurassic Park when they go by the mountain of Triceratops shit and Jeff Goldblum says that is one big pile of shit.
That is one big pile of shit.
It's it's top 5, I think.
Yeah. You
It's that's what gives that film character over the modern Jurassic Park stuff.
So the modern Jurassic Park has plenty of it's going to eat the goat, but not enough that's one big pile of shit.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
I think the newer ones, and I've only seen one of them, but the newer ones are like, look, big dinosaur, guys.
We have to keep doing something bigger than the T-Rex.
And they're making another one. I saw a preview for it
They
last
have made
night.
another one. It comes out in like a week.
Really?
The bartender, who I think is also the Thieves Guild leader, perhaps the Guildmaster, what the fuck? He says, my beautiful granddaughter is safe and it's all because of you. What's that? It's not because of you. Yeah, well, as long as Lily's safe, I don't care who or what was responsible. And I thank you for your efforts. I'm so happy that Lily is back, but I won't be satisfied until the Magic Emperor is dead. The Magic Emperor released Lily, but this guy still wants his head? Maybe that was like a goodwill thing to like recruit people on his side and all the what if the Magic Emperor kidnapped people from all the towns and then released them back to the towns and said, actually, Vane was behind that shit because I'm from Vane. Like, he could have easily turned everybody against Vane and brought that shit out of the sky.
We have established that Galleon is a ruler-type scenario guy, right? He wants to rule the world?
He wants to rule, yeah.
Okay, so...
The Hickman said that earlier. He just wanted to rule the world.
So him releasing the singers back into the towns is probably a more calculated thing than an oversight.
I think so.
Okay.
Let's talk to Lily. She says that bad woman took me away to a scary place. It was full of monsters, and it smelled funny, but there was a girl there named Luna who was my friend, and she helped me not to be afraid. Second bar, the secret building on the left. Chris, have you been there yet?
I have been there.
Finally.
When I went there, it was empty, though, I think. Or at least there was only a couple people in there, right?
Yeah, but in my continuity, what happened?
Well, the bartender's there, and he remembers the Black Dragon Fortress being sacred to the Prairie Tribe. He says, I gave up sending thieves to Powell a long time ago. Those people are poorer than dirt, and their leader is able to sniff out my men every time.
I don't particularly imagine Tamur as being a rich place, but I do like how they're not, sending people to Lann or Saith or Berg to rip them off, right? They're only sending them to the moneyed cities of
Real
Meribia.
Robin Hood types,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
they're keeping it for themselves. They're not really.
I think a little bit of that is in the text. I don't think I'm reading into that.
The most valuable treasure we ever got from Powell was a wood carving called the Tree Nut Pendant.
That's a proper noun? What do you think that is?
Something from the Deku tree. I don't know.
Nut smell trees.
Nut joke. Bad nut joke.
Dogwood.
Ramus Hater-like.
Yeah, the Ramus Hater-like. The Ramus Hater is like that NPC sprite.
I'm with you.
A Dross-like, a Brett-like, if you will.
I see it.
The Ramus Hater-like upstairs. I just found out the Blue Dragon Shrine will appear whenever you sing a beautiful song. I have to practice. Okay, here goes. And I will always hack cough. There's more, but it's safe to say this man, Patrick Bateman, and myself like Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I like Whitney Houston. And Kevin Costner.
The Bodyguard, 1992.
Yeah.
Thieves Bazaar.
Yeah, there's a blue guy up front. He says, welcome to the Thieves Bazaar. If the Dragonmaster shop's here, shouldn't you?
The Blueprints guy wishes he would have gone with us, I guess for the balloon crash or something. I don't know. That's it for Reza. Do you want to get on with the story, Chris?
No, I want to keep going.
Oh, okay. What town do you want to go to next?
I think I want to go to Iluk.
Oh, Street Corner plays. There's a whole saga of a new machine, question mark?
Really?
NPCs, old lady up front.
That inventor once made a machine that was supposed to let you walk underwater. He almost drowned trying the thing out with the machine to let him breathe underwater. Null thinks he sounds like a nutcase, just as he suspected.
So is that new? Is this is an underwater making machine focused town now? Like, are we going to explore the seas?
Now that we've developed balloon, we must now develop submarine.
That's right. This is a JRPG.
Was the Whitney Houston a scrotal?
Oh, yeah, it was. You're right. I'm sorry. That has to be.
Should we go
I
back?
will always love you. Yeah, let's scrotal that throughout time.
Okay.
Delayed scrotal.
Thank you, Shy Guy 32.
The scrotum is dropping.
Check this out.
That would be scrotal number 57.
We're going to break 100, Chris?
Well, I mean, with as many NPC tours we have left, maybe.
Can't wait to see what we're going to count next season. So anyway, the sister outside the inventor house says, my brother has started building another diving machine. You know what he said when I asked him why? So we can see pretty fish. That's it. That's the reason. He's crazy. Did you ever go to Disney World, let's say before 1995?
Yes.
They had in the Magic Kingdom the 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride where you got in the Nemo under
Yes.
there and went to explore the fake underwater.
The giant squid in that
Yeah.
still lives in my nightmares.
You can still see it when you close your eyes sometimes.
Yeah, because you go by its eyeball.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I saw
that ride
that-
was nuts.
I saw that while I had an ear infection.
I don't know why that's so funny,
And
but it's like, of course,
immediately
Chris had
left
an
Disney
ear.
World after that because I felt so bad.
Oh my god! I mean, you weren't really underwater. Could that could the pressure still fuck with your ear infection?
No, I
though?
think it was the thing was that I was starting to feel sick
Oh, okay.
that day, and we were going to try to give it a go, and it wasn't happening.
So they cut the entire Disney World vacation short.
Yeah, my ear infection was so bad we couldn't even get on a plane to go back. We had to
Holy
rent a car.
shit! You must have ruined your parents' lives. Do they still hold that against you?
Maybe. I think one of them may have gone back and taken my sister.
That sounds like the move, honestly. If it's already paid for like that,
But I don't really remember.
man, you were such a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, hot girl news pervert in the top right house.
Yeah, the Hot Girl News reports that the Magic Emperor is being aided by a cute girl. An evil cutie at that. Do you know how much that turns me on? Well, do you? Mel's kind of angry about this. He says she's not evil and she's not helping him. That magazine of yours doesn't know anything.
You know about gossip rags, Chris.
Of course.
He continues.
According to the latest Hot Girl News poll, 86% of readers think evil girls are totally dreamy. I think you can surmise how I voted.
You ever had a crush on a girl that you know is evil, Chris?
I can't
Let's say a goth girl. How about that?
Have I ever had a crush on a goth girl?
Yeah, I'm just using that as substitute for evil
I
because it's the
don't
easiest
think I've ever had a crush
aesthetic.
on a goth girl. I was trying to think of like a hot superhero lady,
Oh, okay, that kind of crush.
a
Yeah.
super villain lady, but I couldn't really think of one I ever had a crush on. David Bowie and Labyrinth.
Yep, there you go. Me too. Doing that magic fucking ball shit.
Sure.
Yeah, do some magic ball shit on me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Testicles. That's right. Scrotum.
David Bowie is gender fluid.
I agree with that. I think you would also agree with that. I think they would also agree. Well, actually, I don't know what David. But fucking
It's fine.
tough one.
He's dead.
He's dead. It doesn't matter. Busted House Inventor Guy. You're the Dragonmaster. I insist that you'll be the first adventurer to use my diving machine. Not just for the sheer thrill you will experience, but also for the incredible prestige I will gain as the result. Do you want to take a journey into the uncharted depths with a highly experimental device? Let me know. How about Shira? Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, he says, you met with Might. He's my hero. I've idolized that man since the first time I've heard of his achievements. And someday I hope to accomplish something even greater than he. You think he'll do that?
I think he will.
Will that be in Lunar too?
I believe. No, it's in this game.
Oh, shit.
Underground Botanist.
He says, oh, you became the Dragonmaster. Good for you. It's an honor to have you in my home. Tell me, Dragonmaster, is it true that you're able to breathe fire? Nell thinks Kyle can do that after he's had a few drinks.
You ever had a drink that was so strong you spit it out immediately? Back in your drinking days, back in your collegiate days, when you were taking calculus 3 times?
I had a pretty bad gag reflex when it came to like taking shots.
Uh-huh.
But I would still try to do it so I could be cool.
Yeah, of course.
And,
Nothing looks cooler than throwing up shots.
And so, yeah.
You did? You spit out hot fire?
Yeah.
That's cool.
During a gag reflex, not an immediate like spit, you know?
It just came out later. That's even cooler, actually, if you like drink it then barf it up on a lady. They love that.
Yeah. Oh, God. I got some barf stories that we're going to skip today.
Yeah, it is the poop episode. This is not the barf episode.
Yes.
We love scat play here. We are not into barf. So that was just a rumor, but surely you can spin webs with your mouth.
Spin webs with your mouth.
The underground botanist, like after that,
Yeah.
is it true you're able to breathe fire? So that was just a rumor, but surely you can spin webs with your mouth. So I guess
can't-
that's like a fucking, what was the Lord of the Rings spider? Shiva?
I think the Lord of the Rings spider was named Lord of the Rings spider.
No, I had a fucking
Yeah,
Shalob.
It had a name.
Shalob?
I don't know what it's.
Fake net, what's the fucking Lord of the Rings spider?
Initializing fake net.
You just said it twice. It's Shalob.
Null says 0 for 2, old man. Okay, do you want to get on with the story, Chris? Can we please get on with the fucking story? I hate when you go to all these...
No, we have to keep going. I want to relive your experiences.
Great, where do you want to go next?
I want to go to Meryod.
Street corner plays. NPCs, a fine selection.
Just kidding. I want to leave. I thought we could stop talking like this.
Let's talk to the greeter. A lot of people here talk about the Magic Emperor and how they just can't stand it anymore, but some of them don't. What's the greeter say?
Am I doing the voice?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, y'all, did you hear about that Master Gallon fella taking over? Isn't it just great?
I can't tell if he's being sarcastic and no one throws him into the water, so I guess our crew is fine with not saying shit to the locals.
Good.
The hick, I guess they're all our PCs. I heard this Gallon fella has saddled the dragons to steal their power. Saddled the dragons?
Yeah, saddle the dragons.
Like, put a saddle on them and tamed... Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry.
I think saddle can be also used, like, metaphorically.
Okay. I tell you, it's a crying shame. Done looks like the world is going to hell in a handbasket. The little girl at the south end says, Woo doggy, you look just like one of them Dragonmasters I done seen in books.
Lady up top says, hey there, baby. I was thinking about what you said the other time. Maybe you and me could make some beautiful music together.
Chris, I feel another honey coming on.
Yeah, Kyle tells her in front of Jessica, if I had time, honey bumps, I'd be all over you like white on rice. Eric, the honey noun shit has to stop. I can't take it anymore. It's going to kill me.
Honey slop.
Honey slop. Honey cheeks. Honey this is all a road to honey tits.
It is. We're going to get to honey. Like, that's the last word of the game. Instead of saying F-I-N, it says honey tits. Jessica says, why can't you be normal like sweet Alex here instead of the chauvinistic freak show? That's all right. Chauvinistic freak show?
Yeah, that's a pretty good zinger.
Alex throws the dots, doesn't respond, which is the correct move. The sane lady who talks normal at the end, the one who's like studying these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
She's considering having someone in Iluk make an airship for her so she can fly away if the Magic Emperor attacks. She says, I've spent so much time studying the people of this town that I kind of like it now. I know, it's terrifying. Let's go in the bar. That's what Brett likes to say.
Yeah, he says, if we gave this Sanger the Magic Emperor, I think problems would be over. That girl would break the man's will to live with just one way off key song.
The singer, she's back. She says, if the Magic Emperor heard one of my songs, he'd be a better man for it. Jessica kind of agrees, telling her he'd certainly be changed in some way. She continues, I really wish I could sang the Magic Emperor a lullaby to soothe him. I think he's just a scared Lilin in sad.
I think he's just
a scared Lilin, like Lilin is like a little one.
Oh, I thought you meant a Lilin, like a child of Lilith.
Nephilim? I
don't know if a Nephilim is a child of Lilith. I think it's a Lilin.
Lilin, okay. I didn't know that was the same thing.
That was the lore in probably Ava.
Okay, that's the only Lilith I know is the one in Shin Megami Tensei and Ava. And I guess fucking what?
The Bible.
Yeah, the Bible. Is that Apocrypha or is that Bible?
That's a really good question. FakeNet?
Initializing FakeNet.
No. Lilith is not explicitly mentioned as Adam's first wife in the Bible. The Bible only refers to Lilith in Isaiah chapter 34 verse 14, where it's translated as night creatures or screech owl. But this does not necessarily refer to the mythological figure of Lilith.
The guy in the back thinks Lily is coming back is great news, and so do I, Chris. You ready to leave? Nope, we're ready to go in the bottom left house. What's the guy in there say? This is the bottom left house, the one with the fucking lady in the magic mirror?
Like this guy in here says, you gotta help me. Kyle asks if the Vile Tribe showed up. He says, hell no, it's my old lady. She's plumb loco, which that's pretty funny.
Plumb loco's all right.
Plumb loco is excellent.
Uh-huh.
Only a Dragonmaster can snap her out of it. Jessica has a suggestion. She says, perhaps you should break or hide the mirror. He says, I don't give a rat's behind about no magic impure. I just want my wife back to normal.
Buddy, we all want our wives back to normal.
Yes, let's speak with the mirror-addicted wife.
What'd she say?
Say thar, Dragonmaster. I ain't available no more. I got me, an old man, sorry to say. My beauty is powerful enough to trap a Dragonmaster. Oh, goddess Althena, I'm plumb loaded to the gills with beauty. Please punish me now.
She didn't capitalize Dragonmaster the second time. The copy editor in me wants to throw up.
No barfing in this episode. Sorry.
No barfing. Sorry,
Yes.
It's a poop-focused episode. I'll have to bleep barf.
Can't do it.
House in the south.
Yeah, the mom's here. She's glad that Lily has been returned, and she thinks her son is going to marry her. Null replies, yay, no more bug-eyed offspring.
Fucking bug-eyed offspring?
It's an inbreeding joke.
Yeah, I know, but like, fucking bug-eyed. I don't know why. Like, that's like a Looney Tunes-ism to me. Almost. Like, someone gets hit with a hammer and has bug eyes.
That one's pretty egregious because you could even say that would be like a slur used towards somebody who is like visibly disabled, mentally disabled.
Bug-eyed, really?
Yeah, I've heard that term deployed against like people with Down syndrome.
Oh, I never have.
Yes, I've heard that somewhere in some like really bad joke or something. At some point,
I interpreted bug-eyed as like some people like just have their eyes open really wide all the time, but I don't see that as like a physical deformity. I just think it is like a facet of like a human type of facial structure.
Large-eyed man.
Yeah, large-eyed man and like just aggressively. I mean, there's someone I work with who I would describe. I would never say bug-eyed. I wouldn't say that, but like they definitely have their eyes open like at maximum width all the time, and they're otherwise normal.
Okay,
Chris, get me out of this.
Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
I'll get you out of this town.
Awesome. Let's go to
Lyton.
Okay, Song of the Blue Dragon plays the correct version, not that fucked up one.
Oh god.
Tell me about 3 NPCs here.
3? All 3 of them? Okay, fine. I'll do it. Lots of people are delighted the green-eyed boy has become a Dragonmaster, all according to prophecy. There's a rapper, however, by the shrine. He says, "You ain't no boy, you the Dragonmaster, and you be saving us from disaster."
It's weak.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, he needs to work on his rhythm.
His rhymes are bad. His bars are bad. His bars are shit. His bars are trash. His bars are whack.
I wanted to use the word bars, but I'm not entirely sure what that means exactly, so I avoid using it, and I just don't look it up ever.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
I just went
I think
for
you used it incorrect. I was like, well, I'm glad Chris said that, because I have no fucking clue what that actually means.
I think a bar is the same as a verse. I think.
Is this what the kids call verses now?
Well, I think it's specific to rap.
Of course, yeah, that's what I meant. Rap verses. FakeNet, what's a bar?
Initializing FakeNet.
In rap music, a bar generally refers to a single line of lyrics, although it can also represent a measure of music with 4 beats. Essentially, it's the basic unit of rhythm and rhyme in a rap verse or song. When someone says he's got bars, they're often complimenting the rapper's lyrical skill and wordplay within those measures of music.
We're so fucking white, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The chief's house, the little boy.
Yeah, he says, everybody's singing quietly for the Blue Dragon. Hey, you're the ones who killed him, aren't you?
It's pretty funny.
It is funny.
I like, there's not enough of rumors of like fucked up shit that Alex does here. Like weirdly violent stuff that like made people's lives worse instead of better.
Yeah.
Like I think it'd be better if like more people actually thought Galleon was doing a good thing.
With the exception of Lemia when she was under mind control, no one has ever turned on us.
That's true.
Which is something that usually happens in games like this, you know?
Well, Nash has turned on us.
Nash has not turned on us. Only in Sega CD.
No, I mean before. Nash has already turned on us once.
In Sega CD.
No, in this video game earlier, when he was acting as Galleon's fucking...
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, like 50 hours ago.
So, you're right, but what I meant was like no...
Not the second time.
No, well, what I mean when I say no one has turned on us, I mean like no group, like Vane has not turned on us.
Oh, I see what you like. An entire city has not rebelled against us.
An entire institution has not framed us as bad guys or anything like that.
Well, you want to go to Tamur?
Sure.
Music Tamur plays. NPCs. No one outside mentions anything about a Dragonmaster. I guess they don't believe in that kind of stuff here. The weapon shop. The kid in here knows we went to the Illusion Forest and he bets we saw fairies. That's it. Everybody else says the same stuff. Let's go see Mike. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go to the Forbidden Forest, which is technically optional. And Chris, bring the soap.
I'll bring the soap.
Forbidden Forest. It's just east of Meryod on the world map. I think we went there earlier, but we bailed out because it has some of the hardest world map-based enemies of this video game.
Yes.
Music in the Darkness plays. And yep, it's a forest, green trees, light dirt path. There's a guy at the entrance. What's he say?
I heard there's someplace really cool inside the forest where the monsters are really strong. They're supposed to be so powerful that you can't even scratch them. Kyle tells him, wait till they get a load of some Kyle action.
Hell yeah, dude. Get some Kyle action out here.
I'll show them some scratching action.
What? Oh, from a sword. I get it.
Yes, you scratch with swords, I think. I wonder what kind of place the monsters could be guarding in here. It must be really great.
Enemies. Let's get in some fights.
Yeah.
Killer Weed.
We previously saw these guys called ambushes.
Yeah, great name.
Yeah, before they stick their heads out, they look like Fry Kids.
A little bit. Birds. They're rust-colored this time. They hit hard like everything else here. What's a cannon foot?
It's one of those Cyclops monsters. This time, green, gold, and blue.
What do you think a Shell Walker is?
A little shrimp guy, I think.
Yeah,
Probably.
What color are they?
Probably pink and aqua, gold trim. I'm just guessing here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
Yeah.
A Hellhound. The thing from Willow?
No, the thing from Ogre Battle. Purple wolves with the lavender hair and big gold snouts.
It's a new sprite. I feel like we haven't seen these yet. What do you think, Chris?
I think we have seen them somewhere, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
I am dragon griefing my way through this.
That's the one where the black dragon comes up and sucks everybody into a black hole, right?
I think so. Does that weaken our experience received from that?
I believe that you
cheating.
I believe that you receive no experience.
None at all. It's just kind of it's basically an escape, but you use magic.
Yes.
A guaranteed escape. There's a small but dense path here. It's all full of fuckers. Even when I kill these things fair and square, the EXP and cash are not worth it. There's 10,000 S and a chest on the top right, and I made it through in bad shape, arriving at the Spring of Althena, parentheses, women. Music street corner plays, and it's kind of like the other spring. Dirt floors, a few trees, a building up top, and the spring down below. Inside the building is a traditional goddess statue, which I use to heal my party.
Good.
A lady stands between the shrine and the spring. They say, this is a spring of the goddess Althena. If you enter its soothing waters, you can beautify your body. Do you want to? I tell her no. She continues, oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. Are you certain you won't try to bathe at least once? It is said to remove the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, as well as firming and toning your skin. If you change your mind, we'll be happy to receive you anytime. Fine. I'm compelled to the power of this podcast to take a bath, Chris.
Take it.
She tells me it's for women only. Fade to black. She tells me, enjoy, ladies, and relax. I burn my only soap. And do you know what it says?
What?
Please insert disc 2.
Oh, this game has 2 discs. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forget how to do that on my X station, so I just power off and I load my save in disc 2 and it works.
Good.
So that, here we go. It's Mia, completely naked, with a navel reveal that I honestly find a bit shocking. It's risque, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
She's standing in the spring and covering her lady chest with her arms. Her eyes are closed, and she hums. There's a plant to her right, set against the angelic white background. All of this lasts for 2 seconds.
Those must have been a great 2 seconds for you, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the lady says, well now, do you feel more beautiful? I knew you would. I reload my save and I hope for Jessica, for the content, for the people.
Yes.
I get Mia again. I am told by the guide it is random who you get. I always get Mia, but I rely on Chris to get Jessica. Chris, what happens when you get Jessica? Can you just read it on the page?
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
What's it say?
This is going to be hard. She's sitting...
Calm. Think about poop. Think about picking up turtle shit. Come on.
She's sitting down. I can't do it. Hold on. Let me try again.
Do you need to leave?
No, I couldn't do this by myself.
I'm not doing this. You have to get through it. You have to read what's on the page. It's not even that good, but now you've built it up to
It's just the one phrase. I can't get past the first phrase. That's the problem. She's sitting down. Yeah, that one's out. Okay, I can string all these together later.
One take.
But it's that word is so funny. I can't. She's sitting down with her.
We're gonna be here all night.
I can't do it.
Do you want me to say it as practice, then you can copy me saying it?
No. She's sitting down.
I'm not that funny. You're giving me too much credit. This is stuff I just pooped out of my fucking hands.
I know, but it's just hard to say. Because it was so unexpected. That's the problem.
Oh, yeah. That's the root of all comedy, is defying expectations at the correct moment in time.
Yeah. She's sitting down with her ass butt in the water. The camera pans left and reveals her long hair covering her chest as she closes her eyes and smiles.
Nobody says shit. The person continues, at this rate, you'll be as radiant as Althena herself. Take care. Okay, great. I take my dragon wings out and go to the top of Might's tower.
Good.
I'm glad I don't have to go through those tubes again. I think we should do absolutely no story for this episode and just fuck around with NPCs in random towns.
Great. That would mean that people can skip this one.
Yep.
Okay, good. Now this is a good episode.
You'll miss all this poop content.
Yeah.
Including an ass butt to finish it off.
You don't want to miss the poop content. And you also don't want to miss the real net.
Initializing real net.
Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. Let's read your comments tonight and see if they're good or bad or just neutral. Rob O said, can God's fist turn into a God hand when not clenched? It's a good question.
God Fist would be an excellent sequel name to God Hand.
It would be. Come on, Capcom.
If Okami can come back, I think anything can happen.
If Lollipop Chainsaw can come back, anything can happen.
That didn't come back, though. That was just remastered.
True. John Doe says, a lot of JRPGs have heroes who espouse a worldview explicitly contrary to might makes right, and then proceed to defeat the evil, social, Darwinist bad guy by being mightier than he is. It's true. It's our only verb, is might.
One of the most interesting things to happen in like a mainstream video game was at the end of Uncharted 2 when the final villain asked Drake how many people he had killed. Like that was a rare moment of like self-actualization, realizing where it's like, I don't know, 500? Is that worse than what you did? I actually don't know.
Drake murdered a lot of dudes.
Like, I don't even remember that guy's name. I just remember that moment happening in like an ice cave or something and being like, oh shit.
The best deployment of that was in Metal Gear Solid 3.
With the sorrow?
In the river, yeah. Hellmel says capitalism expands into the new market of the frontier, thus fulfilling Lenin's imperialism on the moon.
John Lennon, right?
Yeah, John Lennon.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the only good Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
The other one... the other Lennon killed a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, I guess killing a lot of people is a little bit worse than making a bunch of good songs and beating your wife. Yeah, okay.
I bet that the Bolshevik Lenin beat his wife.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
I guarantee it. Eric Vane does confirm that Family Guy had the old man pedophile. I can hear his voice in my head.
He had like a sweetly voice.
Yes.
It was like bald with the curly gray hair and like kind of like Larry David hair a little bit.
Yeah. John Doe says Galleon's plan is to kill everyone, right? So releasing the singers is probably a misdirect to slow people down from unifying against him by getting more complacent, and then people go to see he's not that bad. Both sides case plays. Although I do think Galleon is planning on ruling with an iron fist because humanity cannot be trusted to itself.
Right. But I do think the game's not going to flesh it out, but I do think that is like a shrewd move on his part.
John Doe says, I have no regrets. These stupid NPCs are the real stars of the game. Or they would be if Galleon wasn't stealing every scene he appears in.
I do wonder what kind of impact this game would have had without the working designs translation.
Yeah. Galleon is a scene stealer, but when he's in his Magic Emperor armor, he's not as good as he was when he was normal Galleon.
Is that a commentary on him as a character? Like normal Galleon cool, like Magic Emperor kind of sucks?
He's just more kind of like Saturday morning cartoon villain when he's in the Magic Emperor suit.
But that weakens, just on a meta level, if that weakens his character, like it makes him not as, you know what I mean? Like he's not, in universe, he's not as cool as he thinks he is when he's trying to be cool, as opposed to the effortless coolness that he's being as himself.
We haven't got there yet because we haven't really had that final confrontation with Galleon, or even had a major confrontation with him yet.
Time to die.
And we'll get there, but I think Galleon fucking sucks and I hate him.
Galleon or Magic Emperor?
Galleon. I think this guy is a loser.
Okay, so you think he sucks, not his character sucks?
Yeah, he's a fine character, but I hate him.
Okay, but if you were in this universe, you would hate him.
If I was in this universe, I would hate him, and I hate him now.
Okay.
I hate him.
We'll see if that proves out.
Blanket statement, I hate Galleon. He sucks, he's a coward, he's a loser.
We'll have to ask those same questions about Dine.
That'll be a fun conversation to have.
Is he an idiot, a loser, a microphone abuser?
John Doe says, why can't you be normal as a legit reaction to like 90% of the dialogue in this game?
I think why can't you be normal should be deployed more in American world cultural language than it already is. But then it's going to start setting weird definitions for what's normal, so maybe it shouldn't be. I don't know. I should stop thinking out loud on that concept.
John Doe says, I'm not complaining, but anyone writing this amount of optional NPC dialogue is frankly a madman.
Yeah, no argument. I think it's great. It's a wonderful bit. I think that's what created the endearing and enduring legacy of this game.
Yeah. Eric Vane says that during the something that'll probably be in the outtakes of the final cut of this show, but when I was trying to say ass butt, that I was laughing like Beavis. Eric Vane says, you don't have to read it like a porno, Chris. That was the only way I could get it out.
Well, no, yeah. Like that's how I read the previous one.
Yes.
I established the precedent of porno reading for sexy scene.
John Doe says, what the fuck is this delivery? It was the only delivery that frankly, that I could do at that point in time.
You had to make water flow through the path somehow. He built dams everywhere else, so he made it flow throughout the porno delivery.
Azelle says, the pain is the best delivery of Metal Gear Solid 3. Did I not drop that into a recent episode, or was that somebody else?
You dropped it into an episode. Oh, you dropped the B guy to the episode, which was...
That was the pain,
yeah.
Yeah. That's a funny coincidence, because that episode is not out yet, and we actually used that in an episode that's probably 3 or 4 episodes ago. Okay, RealNet, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you in the next episode of Retrograde Amnesia. You know, the podcast. This podcast is a production of Retrograde Amnesia, recorded on June 18th, 2025. Thank you, Mark Shepard, for the intro music.
You're welcome, Chris.
You can find us on Blue Sky and or YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia. We also have a website, retroam.com. If you like us, well, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam and get ad-free episodes, early access, bonus episodes, miniseries, live streams, like soccer and Saturn games.
Football.
And more. Until next time, Eric.
Yes, we will kill God.
And now, you may sit on your ass butt. No. So
You get a candle.
both of the reptiles that we have are quite resilient, and the turtle can hibernate.
Oh, okay.
They live in the Mediterranean, and also I don't know how snakes work. I'm not getting into snakes, I promise. But the heat lamp that we do have heats a rock, and that rock will retain the heat for a while.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But they only need
Hot rocks.
They only need heat for like 12 hours a day. So I think we'd make it. Maybe I just sit them on my phone and
There you go.
and play Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
That would generate heat,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, and put a Bic lighter in there.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe I should look into that. I don't know.
That's my only reptile experience is I
yeah.
believe Kyle was angry, but he shouldn't have left. It was his fucking fault.
Okay, let's start the podcast now. I mean, we already did, but
Quick question. Do you have a generator for your house?
No.
Because that's how we killed Kyle's snake. We lost power for like 2 days and Mr. Snake had no heat lamp. Wizard on the left?
Yeah, the wizard on the left says it feels safe now that a new Dragonmaster has been born. Let me start that over because I don't understand your notations, but now I do.
Italics are direct quotes.
Yes.
The rest is paraphrased.
Thank you. That's interesting. That's like a what was that noise?
Rain? Door shutting?
Okay, it came through the microphone and it sounded louder than it probably actually was. Dragonmaster Alex, man, I'd be honored if you take a bit out of my lunch. Just kidding. Take a bite.
It's a bite.
Let's make. Excuse me. Yes, he thinks it's cruel and unusual. Cruel, and he thinks it's cool. No, he doesn't think any of that.
I didn't fuck that up. That's on the page like it is.
Yes, I know. This person heard that the real Dragon Master's tattoo. No, heard that real what? Oh, real Dragon Masters. Okay, sorry.
Shouldn't be a possessive S. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It killed me. You can acquire all excuse me. The hit guy says, I'm sorry.
No, he didn't say that. Try again.
Wonders.
And wonders.
Ramus hater like her upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ramus hater like. Wait, hold on. He says no.
All right. But I have 2 conditions.
Name them.
1, no more secrets between us. I want complete disclosure at all times. And 2, I'll only accept orders directly from you, Colonel. No cutoffs involved, okay?
Agreed. That's why I was called. But one thing.
What?
I'm not a colonel anymore. Just a retired old warhorse.
I understand, Colonel.
I don't know what there's.
Speaking of true things, do you want to... Why don't you take care of that?
No, that's fine.
All right. Let's go to Vane. No, you want another Hitler fact? What NBA basketball arena did Hitler speak in?
Madison Square Garden?
That's right.
He was there at that one?
I think so. Like in the mid-30s. It could have been a different Madison Square. I don't know if it's the same building. I think they may have like bulldozed.
No, I don't think it was Hitler. I think there was just
a Nazi rally.
I think there was a Nazi rally.
I could be wrong on that.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not up on my Hitler facts.
The fake net will not answer Hitler facts after all.
No, the fake net cannot talk about Kingdom Hearts lore or Hitler facts.
Okay.
It's the one, two.
Good lord. It's a slippery slope, right?
Okay, well, let's go on the street, interview some people, men, women, children, ask if they want to see my dick or my head.
How about we go to the Cave of Trial and find out that all the guys here are still saying the same thing?
Okay.
Null tells Lemia it's not her. Null tells Lemia it's not her. I'm keeping a cell for Magic Emperor and
well,
blue hair.
Yeah.
The joke. You have to stay.
No, we're not.
We're not.
We're not in Lincoln Park. I've fucking nothing. I'm sorry.
We're not Lincoln Park. They use Pro Tools. Probably.
They were in my memory. Lincoln Park is one of the bands to refine their sound and perfect it and make it shiny through when Pro Tools first came out, they were on that shit before most producers.
Sorry, that's kind of like why we like these old. The only reason I knew they were making a new one is because it came on and it was an ad on like Hulu or something, and we were trying to figure out if it was just an ad where they just put in CG dinosaurs, but you could tell the CG was too good for a commercial, which is something that hasn't happened in a long time. A lot of times commercial CG is just as fine as movie CG.
I think the point that you're going to arrive at is that not commercial CG is just as fine as movie CG. It's that movie CG is just as shitty as commercial CG.
No,
at the current point in time with
the dinosaurs in the new Jurassic Park, at least in the short clip that I saw, looked a lot better than the dinosaurs in the previous Jurassic World.
So they're not grinding the CG houses into the dirt with
they are
working under. They okay. They still are, but somehow they're producing better results.
Yes,
interesting.
I guess I don't know.
CGtalk.com.
Ray tracing.
Yeah, that's it. They just put ray tracing on the dinosaurs. That's going to fix everything. I love tech. It continues.
Sorry, I scrolled too far.
Next time I see your mom at the gym, I'm going to bring that up.
Okay.
I'm running out of things to talk about with her.
Yeah, she'll remember that for sure.
Do you want to know a fun story? This morning at 6:30 a.m., I had one of the things of honey that comes in the bear.
Yeah, the
case,
bear honey, yes.
And I was squirting it into my mouth at 6:30 in the morning.
Did you need
in a public park?
Were you out of Ross's?
Yes, I was. I was traveling on vacation, and it was cheaper to buy a thing of honey than individual packets of honey. By vacation, I mean an overnight trip.
Well, good.
Thanks.
I'm glad. Do you
want some extra? I got it's in the car.
I have some honey.
Okay, we can just sit here and do shots of honey all night.
We could do that if you want. I mean, I think that sounds kind of pleasant, actually.
Yeah, honey's great. Put it on everything. Yeah, I don't think...
Initializing fake net.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get a clean one. Athena, I'm plumb loaded.
Okay, the chef's house. The chief's house, the little boy. Did you do this at this point? You just want to roll with it, or do you want to...
No, actually, I waited too long in the game to do this, and the bath was closed.
Oh, wow. So you didn't do it at all?
No.
You want to blaze ahead?
Forbidden Forest?
Yeah.
No, let's do it. I didn't get Jessica, but you did.
I know what you're talking about. You got Jessica.
Okay, sorry.
What does that say, Chris? I'm sorry, what?
I missed it in here somewhere, but oh, yeah, here it is. Hey there, baby.
Boy. Play